Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and becoming a better version of themselves. Alright, guys, so I just had a download. I had to come on here and, spit some facts. So, the topic of today's video is going to be how around 90% of the reason why a lot of males, a lot of guys are depressed in today's society is simply because they are not on their purpose. Okay, so that is going to be the topic of today's video. How a lot of the depression that a lot of guys feel, not all of it, but the big majority of it, the big percentage of it goes because they don't have any meaning in their life. Like they don't have anything to look forward to. Get what I'm saying? When people think that you need to be on your purpose, they sometimes correlate it to a career or making money. And although that is true, but at the same time, you could have a lot of purposes in your life. Working out is a form of having purpose. It's something to look forward to every day. It's building yourself up. You're becoming stronger out here. So that's one form of purpose. That's basically like the most simplest thing that you could do as a man is to work out. Okay. Another thing that could add purpose into your life is retaining, because when you retain your energy, that right there is kind of like a lot of discipline, having a lot of discipline within yourself, and it's just life changing. Like, life on retention is just so much better than how it used to be, bro. Like, I will never go back to that. It's insane. Like, once you know about retention, going back to your old Coomer lifestyle is just the ultimate downgrade. It's like going from driving a Ferrari and then downgrading to a Prius. It just doesn't make any sense. So retention is and going on retention can actually make you find your purpose, right? Because before SR, obviously I wasn't even making videos or any of that, guys. But as soon as I started retaining, I just started getting that creative energy flowing through me. Your sexual energy is also your creative energy. Creative, right? You have the ability to create. So if you're not creating a whole, like another person, if you're not creating life, when you retain that life, it's almost like you start creating life within yourself, and then you just have all these opportunities come to you. Okay, so retention is a very key factor in having the purpose. Just the simple fact of retaining, trying to focus on being disciplined over your mind and your emotions, that right there is building the purpose for yourself that will transfer into other areas of your life. Mix retention with hitting the gym. You already have two purposes right there in your life. And it's crazy because I was just thinking about that, because I literally just got done doing a workout and I feel great. I feel amazing. I'm feeling healthy. I got my water right here. And I was just thinking that too, that the reason why a lot of guys nowadays are depressed or anxious is because they don't have a purpose. The majority of men nowadays, they spent a lot of their times just very stagnated, just chasing that instant gratification, the instant dopamine. Things like the hub, just hookup culture, just dating apps, social media, weed, alcohol, substances, all these things, man, that are just that instant gratification, that instant pleasure. But you're getting pleasure without even putting in any type of actual work, right? You're getting that cheap dopamine. And in return, you just feel like crap, because it's just very instant gratification, and that doesn't last very long. You know what I'm saying? But when you do things like retain, start hitting the gym, start building yourself up, start taking care of your hygiene too, just trim your beard, or just try to stay fresh, try to stay on point, make sure your car is clean, make sure your room is clean. That right there is having a purpose, right? Your purpose is making sure that you're on point with everything, right? Making sure that everything you're the creator of your surroundings, right? You're the creator of your environment and how it is. Okay, so yeah, man, a lot of guys in today's society, they're depressed because they're like that, man. They're just too focused on the instant gratification of things. Because if you think about it, man, our ancestors back then, we lived very differently back then. You know, before all this technology crap, before all this artificial food, right? These fake foods, these chemical foods, artificial drinks, all those things, man. Back then, it was like more organic. It was like a more natural lifestyle. But with how things are in modern society, you know, with all this fake food, fake music, instant gratification, instant dopamine, it's creating a lot of depression in a lot of guys because it makes them lost. You know, they don't know who they are. They're out here just weak. They're out here drained. They're not in their masculine energy. Um, yeah, the simple fact of releasing constantly every day and multiple times a week, that right there, you're draining yourself of your own masculine energy. So the thing that I noticed, when you retain, you just start feeling more powerful as a man. Like, this is the most masculine I've ever felt in my whole life, guys. No cap. And I remember when I wasn't retaining, when I didn't even know about it, I always felt like something was missing in my life. You know, I was always wondering why I always felt like timid. I always felt anxious, you know, and just all these negative emotions, bro. You know, looking back on my life before I discovered SR, I was always like in a negative mindset. I mean, I was more prone to being like depressed and just sad for no reason. But I'm telling you guys, when you retain, you start retaining that life within yourself. You know, that life within yourself is going to carry out into other areas of your life, bro. You know, you're going to start having the motivation to clean your room. You're going to have the motivation to start taking care of yourself, man. And you know, it's all step by step, right? Like I said, like I mentioned earlier, when people think of a purpose, they think of it as a career, but you know, think of it as bettering yourself. Have that be your purpose for now. You know, everything starts within you before it manifests externally, right? Everything starts from within. So have that be your purpose. Retain, uh, have retention be your purpose. Have hitting the gym be your purpose. Have taking cold showers every day be your purpose. A cleaner diet be your purpose. All those things, man, can have a drastic change in your life. Limiting your time on your phone, on social media, all those things, man. It just, that right there is a form of having purpose. Instead of just, you know, just playing video games all day or just scrolling all day and just being miserable, right? Because that's what you're doing to yourself. We were not created to be stagnant. Like I said, our ancestors, you know, back then, like before all this technology, they were out and about. You know, they were outside, they were getting the sun, they were just living more naturally in the human state. You know, but nowadays it's almost like everybody's very robotic. You know, all this technology is very new to us, and it's not doing anything beneficial to us. You know, but the basic things like using a phone to shoot videos or to use GPS or to connect with people, to actually connect with people, that's one thing. But the majority of the times, people are using technology to their disadvantage. You know, they're wasting time. They're just draining their energy. They're not getting anywhere in life because they're not doing anything. They don't have any purpose, which causes stagnant energy, which causes you to be in this cycle, this very vicious cycle of, you know, especially if you're consuming lust and just always releasing your energy, it's just gonna keep you in a low vibration, bro. You know, and I was actually talking to some coworkers today, and I mentioned, I was like, bro, you ever notice the more comfortable you are in life, the more depressed you are? You know, when you're just sitting at home, not really doing anything, yeah, it may be kind of comforting like for a short period of time, but after a while, you just start getting bored. You know, you just start feeling like, I don't know, weird. But what I notice, man, is like when I'm out working, right? When I'm working, when I'm hitting the gym, when I'm running, when I'm shooting the video, when I'm driving, when I'm just moving, right? Moving that energy around, moving, going on a hike, skating, playing basketball, all those things. I don't even feel negative emotions, guys. It's crazy. It's like you have to keep moving. You have to move your body. You have to go outside. You have to literally because we you have to literally be outside, guys, for the most part because I feel like a lot of people spend too much time indoors. You know, they really do, and it's not good. They're just lacking in a lot of nutrients, and it's yeah, it's not good at all. So a lot of people forget that we are a part of nature, right? So when we disconnect from nature, it's like we're disconnecting from ourselves. So that's basically what it comes down to, you know. When people are just eating fake food, you know, all this junk food, consuming fake music, being indoors all day, not having any type of movement in their life, that's when, you know, the dark energy creeps in, right? That's when the enemy comes through the back door, and then you're just there, right? You're just like a victim. But you have to literally not think about it so much. You have to put your body to use, right? We spend so much time on our heads that sometimes what we need to do is action. You know, actions speak louder than words. So sometimes you have to stop thinking about it so much and actually do it. You know, stop thinking about maybe I should work out today, maybe I shouldn't. Don't think about it too much. Just have a schedule, you know, and stick to it. That's what it's about. And over time, I'm telling you guys, like you become more disciplined, you become more mentally stronger, spiritually stronger, physically stronger. And here's the thing, it's like when you start doing all these things that are better in yourself, you start feeling better, right? And then on top of that, it's just going to attract more abundance, more blessings into your life because you're operating at a higher level. You know, that's the thing I like about retention is that you start operating at a higher level, and that just you just start attracting everything, right? You start attracting the finer things in life. You know, you start shedding these old energies, these things that no longer serve you, and you stop being so pleasure driven and start being more purpose driven. And at the same time, that purpose driven is almost like transitions into pleasure driven as well because you get pleasure from being on your purpose. Bam! That was a bar right there, guys. But I'm spitting facts. I'm still feeling a little pumped up from my workout, not gonna lie, but I just wanted to drop a quick video on that subject, guys, on that topic. Is the reason why a lot of people are depressed. About 90% of the reason why a lot of guys are depressed is because all the things that I listed. You know, they're not doing anything with their lives, they're not putting in any type of effort. They have the victim mentality and just looking for things outside of themselves. But like I said, everything starts from within. So the best thing that you could do for yourself as a person to start feeling better, you know, retain your energy, right? Don't be relapsing for no reason. Quit the hub completely. It's a psychological weapon. You know, stay off weed, stay off alcohol, practice being sober, guys. Like straight up. I don't even miss any of those things anymore. You know, it's so twisted. It's like when you're always drinking, when you're always smoking, when you're always doing these things, it's like you feel like you need to do that to feel good. But once you take the time for yourself to actually take that leap of faith, you know, start hitting the gym and start taking care of this vessel, you naturally start feeling high on life, right? And those things are irrelevant to you now. And you just start transforming so crazy, bro. Like I can't even explain it sometimes. You know, I don't even recognize myself when I look in the mirror sometimes. I'm just like, bro, who is this? You know, who is this glowing king out here making videos, bro? I'm telling you guys, like nobody knows me like I know myself, obviously, but I've come a long way, guys. You know, I really have, and yeah, it's a blessing to be on this journey, to know about this knowledge, and to be practicing this and putting in the work every day, and being on God's side, right? Because that's what it feels like, man. You just feel like you're on heaven on earth, bro. You know, you just start attracting all types of blessings. Your overall mood is a lot better. Your state of mind, your spirit, everything, man. It's beautiful. All right. And you just find yourself not being in that negative emotion anymore. Because when you're consumed by the things of this world, right? Drinking, alcohol, partying, the hub, lust, worldly music, all these things, bro, that keep you on that low vibration. That's why you're depressed. And on top of that, you're just being stagnant, eating ice cream all day, just junk food. What do you expect, man? You're literally telling the universe that you want to be miserable, because it's like a mirror. Whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back. So it's crazy, man. When you see it from this point of view, if you're always just indulging in low vibrational things and negativity and drama, and then you're confused on why your life isn't positive, you have to see what you're doing, man. Change starts from within. If you want to start feeling happier, if you want to start feeling stronger, if you want to start feeling better about yourself, you actually have to put in the work. You can't just say one thing and then do another thing. You have to walk the walk and talk the talk. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually be about it and have your actions speak for itself. Okay? So that's all I really wanted to talk about, man. This video is a little long, but I just wanted to drop that on you real quick. That about a lot of the reasons why guys are depressed nowadays is because they're not purpose driven, right? And the best thing that you could do, man, to be on your purpose is start with having a purpose with yourself. Okay, hit the gym, take cold showers, clean up your diet, and limit social media. All right, so thank you guys for tuning in. With that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maintain your frame. Retain gang. Woo! I'm out. Peace.